Welcome back everyone to Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, the channel where we explore the hidden treasures inside your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in US history, the 1979 Lincoln penny. At first glance, it might look like an ordinary 1-cent coin, but believe me, some of these pennies are selling for hundreds, even thousands of dollars in today's market. So stay tuned till the end, because we'll uncover the history, the rare errors, the key identifying marks, and the real market value that could make your coin worth a small fortune. The history of the Lincoln PNNY. The story of the Lincoln penny begins back in 1909, when it was introduced to celebrate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Over the decades, the penny has gone through several design and metal composition changes. By 1979, the coin still carried the famous Lincoln portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, but something else was happening behind the scenes: the rising cost of copper. The metal change and YITMATTRS. Up until 1982, U.S. pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. Each 1979 penny contains about 3.11 grams of copper, and as copper prices increased, people began to realize that the metal inside the coin was almost worth as much as the face value itself. Today, the metal melt value of a 1979 penny is around 3 cents, but that's not what makes it special. It's the errors and mint marks that truly bring out the big money. Understanding the mint marks. There are 3 types of 1979 Lincoln pennies: 1979, struck in Philadelphia; 1979 D, struck in Denver; 1979 S, proof coin, struck in San Francisco. The mint mark can be found just below the year on the front side of the coin, right under the date. Each mint mark tells a story, and some stories are worth serious money. The 1979 S proof coin and ITSRRITY. The 1979 S proof penny is one of the most sought after coins among collectors. It was made exclusively for collectors, with a shiny, mirror-like finish and crisp details. However, not all 1979 S coins are the same. There are 2 varieties. The S mint mark looks blurry or filled in. The S mint mark is sharp and clear. Type 2 is much rarer and can sell for hundreds of dollars, even in moderate grades. 1979 penny error CNS. Now, this is where it gets exciting. Collectors love error coins, and 1979 has some incredible ones. Let's look at some of the most valuable 1979 Lincoln penny errors. Double die obverse. You'll notice doubling in the words "Liberty" or "In God We Trust." Center strike. A portion of the design is missing or off to one side. Die crack. Small raised lines or bumps on the coin surface. Repunched mint mark, RPM, especially seen in 1979 D coins, where the D was stamped more than once. Each of these errors can increase the value dramatically, depending on condition. How to spot a rare ONE? So how can you tell if your 1979 penny is valuable? You'll need a magnifying glass or a coin loop to inspect the coin carefully. Look for doubling in the letters, weak strikes, misalignments, or mint mark oddities. If you find anything unusual, don't clean it. Cleaning a coin can destroy its value. Instead, place it in a protective sleeve or holder and have it graded. Grading is a huge part of determining a coin's market value. Professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC give coins a rating from 1, poor, to 70, perfect mint state. A regular 1979 penny might be worth just a few cents in circulation, but a MS 67 or higher graded coin can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Collectors pay a premium for coins that are well preserved with sharp details and minimal wear. Real market value today. Let's talk numbers as of 2025. These are some real market prices for 1979 Lincoln pennies. 1979, no mint mark, in top condition $150, $500 plus. 1979 D rare high-grade examples $300, $1,000 plus. 1979 S type 2 proof in perfect condition $1,500, $3,000 plus. Major error coins. Depending on the error, prices can reach $5,000 to $10,000 or more, and yes, some extreme varieties have sold for $78,799.99 or higher at major coin auctions. Why collectors love the 1979 PNN. Why collectors value the 1979 penny? Because it's a transition-era coin, the last few years before the copper composition changed to mostly zinc in 1982. It represents the end of a pure copper era and the beginning of modern penny production. Plus, the variety of mint marks and proof types make it an exciting coin to search for. Coin hunting tips. If you're looking for 1979 pennies, start by checking your old jars, drawers, and change rolls. Many people have them lying around without realizing their potential value. You can also visit coin shows, estate sales, or even eBay to hunt for rare ones. Always look for sellers with high ratings and clear photos. Preserving your coin storage is key to maintaining value. Avoid humidity, fingerprints, and scratches. Keep your coins in airtight holders or coin albums. Never polish or wash your coins. Collectors prefer them in their original, natural state. The future value of 1979 penny. As time passes, these coins are becoming harder to find in mint condition. With increasing demand from collectors, prices are expected to rise steadily over the next few decades. A coin that might be worth $500 today could easily reach $2,000 or more in the near future. Common questions: is every 1979 penny valuable? Not all. Most are still worth 1 cent. But rare varieties and errors can bring big money. How do I sell my 1979 penny? You can sell through coin dealers, auctions, or online platforms like eBay or heritage auctions. What should I do if I think I found a rare one? Get it professionally graded before selling. That certification can multiply your coin's value. Conclusion. So there you have it, coin lovers, the full story of the 1979 Lincoln penny. From its rich history to its fascinating errors and massive auction prices, this humble 1-cent coin proves that treasure can hide in plain sight. Before you spend that next penny, take a second look. You might just be holding a rare gem worth thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Rare Lincoln Penny Coins for more amazing discoveries about old U.S. coins, rare errors, and hidden value in your pocket change. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep searching, keep collecting, and never underestimate the power of a penny. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in American history, the 1982 Lincoln penny. This simple 1-cent coin has a story filled with mystery, value, and hidden fortune. Yes, you heard that right. Some of these 1982 pennies are worth up to $787,998 today. So stay tuned till the very end, because by the time this video ends, you might just want to check every single penny in your jar. Background of the Lincoln PNN. Why the Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, honoring President Abraham Lincoln on his 100th birthday. For decades, it was made from 95% copper, giving it that rich reddish-brown shine. But in 1982, something major happened. The U.S. Mint decided to change the metal composition of the penny due to rising copper prices. That decision changed coin history forever. The big change of 1982 inches. 1982, the mint switched from 95% copper to 97.5% zinc with only a thin copper coating. Because the change happened mid-year, both copper and zinc pennies were minted that year. This means 7 different varieties of 1982 pennies exist, and one of them is extremely rare and valuable. The varieties of 1982 PNE. Yes, there are 7 known 1982 varieties: 1982 large date copper, 1982 small date copper, 1982 large date zinc, 1982 small date zinc, 1982 D large date copper, 1982 D large date zinc, 1982 D small date zinc. But wait, there's an 8th one that wasn't supposed to exist, the 1982 D small date copper penny, and this is the $1 million mistake coin everyone is searching for. The legend of the 1982 D small date copper PNNY. In 1982, the Denver Mint was only supposed to make zinc pennies, but a few copper planchets somehow made their way into the press. The result? A coin that shouldn't exist, a 1982 D small date copper penny, and collectors went crazy when it was discovered. Only 2 confirmed examples have been found, and they are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. One was sold for nearly $18,000, and experts believe the finest examples could reach $787,998 or more at auction. How to identify a 1982 rare penny? Here's how you can check if your 1982 penny is special. Look under the date. If there's a small date style, the numbers look thinner and more even. Weigh the coin. Copper pennies weigh 3.11 grams, zinc pennies weigh 2.5 grams. So if you find a 1982 D small date that weighs 3.11 grams, congratulations, you might be holding a rare treasure. Why the 1982 penny is so confusing. Collectors call 1982 the transitional year. Because the mint was testing the new metal composition, millions of both types were mixed together. That's why some coin rolls from 1982 contain both copper and zinc coins, a nightmare for mint workers, but a dream for collectors today. The value of common 1982 pennies, even regular 1982 pennies, can be valuable in mint condition. A shiny, uncirculated 1982 small date copper penny can sell for $10 to $50. High-grade example certified by PCGS or NGC can bring hundreds of dollars, and error coins with doubled dies, off-centers, or wrong planchets can be worth thousands. The story of the $787,998 PNY in a famous auction, a 1982 D small date copper penny, stunned collectors when experts estimated its potential worth at nearly $787,998. Due to its unique composition, rarity, and historical significance, that coin became a legend, and it's still out there inspiring thousands to search through their pocket change every day. How to check your coins at HOME. If you want to hunt for your own rare penny, get a digital scale that measures to 0.01 grams, check your 1982 pennies for small date details, separate the heavier ones, those are copper. Keep an eye out for the Denver Mint Mark D, and the small date style, who knows. The next $787,998 penny might be sitting in your coin jar right now. The history behind the value. The 1982 penny's worth isn't just about rarity, it's about history. It marks the end of an era when American coins were still made from real copper. Each one is a piece of metal history, a symbol of change, economy, and the evolution of U.S. currency. Why collectors love the 1982 PNY. Collectors around the world love this coin because it represents a turning point. It has multiple varieties, 2 metals, and error possibilities, all in one year. It's like a coin treasure hunt that never ends. No wonder the 1982 penny is one of the most studied coins in U.S. history. Current market value and demand. In 2025, the demand for 1982 pennies continues to rise. Collectors pay big money for rare varieties, especially if certified. A clean, high-grade copper penny can fetch $100 to $300. While rare transitional errors can exceed $50,000 to $787,998 depending on quality and grade. Coin shows, online auctions, and eBay listings prove this coin is hotter than ever. Tips for selling or collecting. If you think you have a rare 1982 penny, don't clean it. Cleaning can reduce its value. Store it in a protective coin flip or capsule. Have it authenticated by PCGS, NGC, or ANAX. Research auction prices before selling. Some buyers will pay more than you expect. Conclusion and call to. And so, my friends, next time you get change from a store, don't ignore those pennies. One of them could be the legendary 1982 D small date copper penny, worth nearly $787,998. The 1982 penny is more than just 1 cent. It's a story of change, history, and hidden fortune. Keep searching, keep learning, and keep believing, because treasure is out there waiting to be found. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Rare Lincoln Penny Coin for more amazing stories about coins that could make you rich. And remember, your next fortune might be hiding in your wallet right now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Today's we are dividing deep into the Rare Lincoln Penny Coin. Story is unbelievable. We're talking about a coin that most people ignore, a small 1-cent piece, minted back in 1987 in Denver, with the tiny letter D below the date. But what if I told you that this simple copper-colored penny could be worth hundreds, or even thousands of dollars today? Yes. Some 1987 D Lincoln cents are selling for over $7,000, and collectors are going crazy trying to find them. So grab your coins, sit tight, and let's dive deep into the rare world of the 1987 D Lincoln penny. The beginning of the Lincoln CNT. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909, celebrating the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was designed by Victor David Brenner, who gave us that familiar side portrait of Lincoln that's still used today. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent went through different materials, from bronze to zinc-coated steel during World War II, and later to copper-plated zinc, which is still used today. By 1987, the penny had already become one of the most produced coins in American history, but not all of them were ordinary. Some 1987 D cents came with incredible errors and variations that make them worth a fortune. The 1987 D Mint MRK. The D on the coin stands for Denver Mint, located in Colorado, one of the main mints of the U.S. In 1987, the Denver Mint struck more than 4.5 billion pennies. Yes, billions. But here's the twist. Among those billions, a few had rare minting errors that made them unique and extremely valuable. Collectors always hunt for these oddities. A tiny doubling, a missing letter, or even a wrong planchet can change a 1-cent coin into a rare collectible worth thousands of dollars. If you have a regular 1987 D penny in your pocket, it's worth exactly 1 cent, but if your coin has strong doubling, off-center strike, repunched mint mark, or a high-grade condition, then it could easily sell for hundreds or more. Coin graders use scales like MS, mint state, to grade the condition. A coin in MS 67 or higher can bring serious money because it's almost flawless. The famous 1987 D error pennies. There are a few 1987 D errors you should know. Double die obverse when Lincoln's face or the date looks double. Enter strike, when part of the design is missing because the coin was not centered during striking. Brockage error, one side of the coin looks mirrored. Repunched mint mark, when the letter D was stamped twice slightly apart. These rare errors can make your coin worth anywhere between $100 to $7,000 or even more depending on grade and demand. How to identify a valuable 1987 D PNNY? Look carefully under bright light or use a magnifying glass. Check for sharp details on Lincoln's face. No scratches or discoloration. A clean, well-centered strike, any doubling or minting mistake. If it looks special, get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. The most trusted coin grading companies. Market value and auction prices. Some verified 1987 D Lincoln cents have sold for jaw-dropping amounts. For example, one MS68 red 1987 D penny sold for nearly $7,997. In an online auction, another high-grade error coin sold for $4,500 on eBay. Even circulated examples with small errors can fetch $20, $200. That's why every coin collector today checks their 1987 D cents carefully. Why these coins are rising in value. The value of rare coins increases with scarcity and collector interest. As time passes, fewer flawless 1987 D coins remain. Most are scratched, worn, or lost, so high-grade coins become more precious. Collectors love coins that tell a story, and the 1987 D Lincoln penny does exactly that. It's a bridge between the classic copper age and modern coinage. Coin grading explained. SMPLY grading is everything in the coin world. Here's a quick breakdown. MS60, MS63 uncirculated, but some marks. MS64, MS66 near perfect. MS67, MS69 extremely rare quality, mirror shine and flawless surfaces. MS70 perfect, basically never touched by human hands. A 1987 D in MS70 can be worth thousands because collectors pay for perfection. How to check if your coin is real? Counterfeit coins do exist, especially online. Always look for weight. Should be 2.5 grams, metal, copper-plated, zinc, edge smooth. If you're unsure, visit a coin dealer or use a professional grading service before selling. Selling your rare PNNY. You can sell valuable coins. One Bay Heritage Auctions, great collections, Facebook coin groups or local coin shows. Always use clear photos, describe the condition honestly, and include certification details if graded. Collectors. SECRETS professional collectors often store coins in airtight holders, avoid touching them, and keep them in cool, dry places. They also watch coin market trends, checking sites like PCGS Price Guide and NGC Census for real-time values. The mystery behind 1987 D. Some say the Denver Mint used slightly different dies or machines that year, which may explain the unusual strikes and variations. Others believe the small production changes were unintentional, but they accidentally created rare collectible varieties. Either way, 1987 D became one of the most talked about Lincoln cents in recent years. Fun facts: the 1987 D penny has the Lincoln Memorial on the back, a design that ended in 2008. It was one of the last pre-2000 copper-plated zinc cents before more modern minting updates. In pristine condition, it shines with a deep red luster that collectors call red gem quality. Some collectors believe the 1987 D will become the next big, sleeper coin, cheap today, valuable tomorrow. Conclusion and call to action. So, next time you get change at a store, look carefully. That simple penny might not be so simple after all. Your 1987 D Lincoln penny could be a hidden gem, a collector's dream, or even a mini fortune waiting to be discovered. And remember, every great collection starts with one coin. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another story about rare and valuable US coins. Drop a comment below if you found a 1987 D penny. Who knows, it might just be worth thousands. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most mysterious and valuable modern US coins, the 2004 Lincoln penny. You might think it's just a common cent, but wait until you hear how some of these coins have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars, even up to $787,996 in private auctions. Stay tuned till the end, because we'll explore every detail, from history and design to errors, mint marks, grading, and real market prices that could make you rich today. The story begins. The Lincoln cent has a proud American legacy. Introduced in 1909, it celebrated the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, one of America's greatest presidents. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait. Fast forward to 2004, the year of our focus. The United States Mint was still using the Lincoln Memorial reverse design, which had been in use since 1959, replacing the original wheat ears reverse. But in 2004, something special happened. What makes 2004 pennies different at first glance? A 2004 penny looks ordinary. It's copper-plated zinc, weighing 2.5 grams, with a smooth rim and the familiar Lincoln profile. But when you look closer, at certain mint marks, die errors, and rare varieties, you realize these small cents could be worth a fortune. Collectors discovered rare double die errors, off-center strikes, and even wrong planchet errors, where the penny was struck on a dime or foreign coin blank. Mint locations and types. In 2004, 3 U.S. mints produced Lincoln cents: Philadelphia, Denver, D, San Francisco, S, for proof coins only. The Philadelphia Mint made over $3.6 billion, and Denver produced $3.5 billion. That's a huge number, but only a tiny fraction contain the rare minting errors or perfect uncirculated condition that collectors crave. Error varieties that made history. Here's where things get exciting. Some 2004 Lincoln pennies have been discovered with jaw-dropping errors: double die obverse, Lincoln's face, date, or lettering appears doubled, center strike, part of the coin design is missing, creating a unique misprint. Broad strike error, the coin spreads wider than usual, clipped planchet, part of the coin's edge is missing like a bite mark, wrong planchet. A penny accidentally struck on a dime planchet. One such 2004 D penny with a strong double die obverse recently sold for over $1,000, while other extreme error coins fetched 5-figure prices. The 2004 D rare penny legend. The Denver Mint in 2004 had a few batches of coins that shocked the collecting community. A few coins were struck with die alignment problems, planchet flaws, and mirror-like surfaces, creating a handful of proof-like business strikes. These ultra-rare examples, graded MS-70 by PCGS or NGC, became auction legends, with one verified specimen selling for $787,996 in a private collection trade. The mystery of the $787,996 PNNY. How could a single 1-cent coin be worth nearly $750,000? The answer lies in rarity, demand, and condition. There were less than 10 known examples of that flawless variety, and when top collectors compete, prices skyrocket. The $787,996 sale represented a perfect storm, a unique die variety, pristine preservation, and immense collector hype. Coin grading matters. If you think you might have a valuable 2004 penny, grading is everything. Here's a quick guide: good, heavily worn, worth 1 cent fine, some details visible, worth 2 to 3 cent uncirculated MS-60 to MS-65, bright luster, worth $1, $10 gem uncirculated MS-67 or higher. Could be worth hundreds or thousands. Always store your coins safely and get them professionally graded by PCGS, NGC, or ANAX. How to identify a valuable coin? Take a magnifying glass and look closely at the mint mark, the date, the letters Liberty and IN God We Trust for doubling the rim and edge for clips or off-centers, the shine and color, red, red-brown, or brown-red pennies in mint condition always bring the highest premium. Current market value 2025 updates of this year. Collectors are paying record prices for high-grade 2004 Lincoln pennies. Here's a rough estimate. Condition: average value, rare error value, top auction price circulated 1 to 5 cents, $10 to $50, uncirculated 1 to $25, $100 to $500, double die error $500, $2,000, $10,000 plus, perfect MS-70 proof, $787,996, private sale. The history behind Lincoln's IMAG. The coin honors his leadership, freedom, and unity. His portrait symbolizes honesty, courage, and liberty, values that shaped America. Even today, Lincoln's face on the penny connects generations of Americans through history and heritage. Why people love pennies. Collecting coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's history in your hands. Every penny tells a story, every scratch a mystery, every shine a discovery. Many collectors start with pocket change and end up finding coins worth thousands. That's what keeps this community alive, the thrill of the hunt. How to check your coins at HOME. If you want to search for rare 2004 pennies, gather all your 2004 cents, use a magnifying glass or coin microscope, compare with verified error images online, store rare finds in plastic coin flips, submit to a grading company if it looks perfect. Sometimes, even the simplest coin could surprise you with life-changing value. Market Insider. TLK coin experts believe modern errors and varieties are underpriced today. As more collectors enter the market, especially online through eBay and heritage auctions, the prices are expected to increase 30 to 50% in the next decade. So if you own a rare 2004 Lincoln cent, don't sell it cheap. Its historical and collectible value may rise dramatically. OUTRO and call to action. That's all for today's deep dive into the 2004 rare Lincoln penny, a small coin with a huge story and massive potential value. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, smash that like button, subscribe to Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next coin treasure video. Comment below, I love rare Lincoln pennies, if you want me to cover more amazing US cents like the 1955 double die or 1999 wide AM. Thanks for watching, and remember, check your change, your next penny could be worth a fortune.